by people persecuting me, testing me in my faith to see if I walk and talk and act as a Christian. But I never lost my faith. Many have noticed the change compared to how I used to be and how I used to act. Am I right?
Yes.
Not so much in what I say, but more in what I don't say. They wait to see me outwardly angry or bitter. Because if you would have seen me back then, my foot would have been way down into your buttons, your buttocks. Or I probably would have thrown you on the face and stomped all over you. Because I didn't take rejection or disrespect very easily. You disrespected me, you was going to be dealt with. I don't care who you was. But I thank God that he humbled me. I'm not that person anymore. I can easily turn away from somebody that tells me something bad or something wrong. And I can just say, when they curse me, I can just say, God bless you. When they ignore me, I can just say a silent prayer and say, Lord, I pray that you bless this person and you change this person's cold heart. That stone cold heart that that person has, turn it into a heart of flesh. I can thank God now because I'm not who I was. I thank him for changing me and for continually changing me because he's still working in me. There's a lot of things that I still need to let go of. And a lot of you do too. You see, I never lost my faith, but I have noticed a change. They wait to see me outwardly. They want to see me angry. They want to see me bitter. They want to steal my joy, my peace. No one can steal my joy, my peace, because my peace and my joy is given from God. Amen. My faith led one young man to seek a like faith. After 3 years, this young man sought me out and told me because of my example, he became a Jesus follower. And I think you all know him. Angel. I know Angel from when he was in downtown, homeless. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Angel's story. Angel, at the age of 7, was taken from his mother and father because the father had committed murder and the mother was an accomplice, and they both went to prison. So therefore, the kids were taken and put into foster care. Foster care that he was put in was abusive, physically, mentally, verbally, emotionally. And he kept going from one house to another until he couldn't take it no more. At the age of 14, he just gave up and ran away and figured that he was better off in the streets than living with people that were supposed to take care of him. And instead, they were mistreating him, making him feel like he was of no worth. And this young boy had to steal in the streets, join gangs to survive. The gangs became his family. Stealing was a way of surviving because that's the only way he could eat. And then he got into some problem. He fell in love at the age of 19 with a 17-year-old girl. She was 17. 6 months, she would be 18. But still, she fell in love with Angel. Angel was in love with her. And you know what happens then? They got caught in bed in the action, and he went to prison. He went to prison because the parents didn't agree with him. They didn't like him to begin with. And being that that was their daughter, he was the first that daughter had. I guess she got pregnant and had a baby from him. But he went to prison for statutory rape. And now that hangs over his head wherever he goes. And let me tell you, when I met Angel 5 years ago, I was feeding in Lake Eola Park, ministering just like I'm doing right here, and bringing food and clothing and all that. This young man always was eager to help out, always wanted to help me serve or even say a prayer. And I just had something special for him. I don't know what it was. Something special was stirring up in me like a motherly love towards him. let me tell you, I don't look at color. I'm not racist or prejudiced because the love of God is in me. I see everyone through His eyes, and I love everyone with His heart. And as I saw this young man just being so nice and so polite and so well mannered, I asked him one day, "What's your story?" And he told me his story. 5 years ago, I went 3 days out around 9:30 at night because God had told me to cook soup and to make some hot chocolate because his children were cold and hungry in the streets. God talks to me that way.